I love mule deer, so just being out here chasing them it's what I love to do the most as far as hunting goes. It's kind of like a chess game for me. Who can outsmart who, and usually, you know, it takes me a while to win one, but we passed a lot of bucks. We saw a lot of great bucks. Just, you know, waited for that right one and. Here in northern Utah with Wild Country Outfitters. This is our actually second trip here. We were here a month ago on an antelope hunt with my buddy Eric Van Workum from Mule Freak. Back this time with my wife Julie and an elk hunt and a mule deer hunt. Just down at the range, checking the zero on my RMP 28 nozzler, and as usual, it is dead on. Hopefully tomorrow we find a big mule deer buck and let the RMP go to work. Cold today with the wind. It's like 25 degrees this morning. Finally found some good deer hunting weather instead of the 70 degrees I've been hunting in Nevada.
My name's Ned McFarland. I guide for Wild Country Outfitters for the last 8 years. Like anything, you know, hunting's about, you know, the people that you're with and the memories you're making, and you know, that's why we all get into it. And you know, Mike was a great guy to be with.
Day one of hunting here in northern Utah. We've seen a bunch of deer this morning. A couple really great bucks that we passed on. They're just young deer, so we'll let them get a little bit older. We've seen a bunch of elk this morning. Got a bull right below us going crazy down here in this canyon. It sounds like middle of September over here. Late rut action going on for the elk here. It's pretty cool to listen to them. Cows are mewing down there. The bull's screaming his head off, so we're gonna get back in the NRA Cryptek Minotaur truck here. See if we can go find us a big deer to shoot. part of Utah is an amazing place. You know, one day you can be on top of a mountain in the pines and the Quakies, and you can drive 10 to 15 miles and be in sagebrush flats. So it's the variety of terrain that you get to hunt. I guess anytime you're in the mountains, it's just the scenery. You know, everything's beautiful up here. You got a little smell on the ground. The weather's cold. It's optimal hunting conditions.
Found a buck here this morning. We're gonna go try to get a better look at him, get a little closer. Can't tell how good he is, but he's got a good frame and he's got an extra, so maybe he's something we might be interested in. So we're gonna go get a closer look.
Plenty of mule deer here. We were just waiting for the right buck to present himself. You know, it's the rut. All the deer are moving. The bucks are looking for hot does, so they're moving all day long. You might see one buck in the morning and he might be 5 miles away that night, just until he finds a group of does that he wants to hang out with and try to breed. So we were being a little picky the first couple days.
You won't be mad at me if I pass, will you?
No. Yeah, we can keep on looking.
I love when they got extras like that. I mean, he wasn't an real old deer, but he wasn't a young deer. Well, hopefully I didn't make a mistake. We'll find something different, hopefully. That's hunting. You always second guess yourself after, but I think I made the right decision on letting him live another year.
You know, we were looking at a lot of bucks, and we looked at a lot of bucks that are young and upcoming, and you know, got a lot of potential. And it's neat to see the excitement in Mike's face and seeing those.
We've been glassing a lot this afternoon. Saw a whole bunch of deer this afternoon. We're about out of light, and just pulled around this ridge and saw a buck down here in the bottom. Looks pretty big, but we're not sure. So pretty big deer. I don't know. Kind of trying to make a decision here quickly.
No, I think on his 3-point sight, he's got that big of an extra coming out of his main beam. I didn't see it until he turned just right.
Way over.
Just so you have this first finger and then the second finger. Yeah.
If he's got an inline like that.
Yeah.
What's his mass look like?
He's average mass.
Come take a look at him anyway in the morning, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
So on this hunt, we were able to include the Cryptic Edition Dodge Ram 1500 Minotaur that was produced by Prefix out of Detroit. This truck is special because it's in collaboration with the National Rifle Association, and you can actually win a truck exactly like this truck in a sweepstakes that they have going on, along with about $35,000 in gear from great brands like Leupold, Tenzing, Weatherby, Nazaramo, Wiley X, Buck Knives, Voight gun cases, Springfield Armory. I mean, it's an enormous collection, about $35,000 worth, plus $50,000 cash. All in, with the truck, you know, you're looking at close to $200,000 that some lucky winner is going to win this coming May during the NRA convention. The sweepstakes, you can find that at nrabigtruckgiveaway.com.
The weather said it was supposed to be clear, so it'll probably burn off. Right at optimal glassing time. It's in our way. Well, for me and people that are close to me that know me, I have this thing for mule deer. So every time I get to hunt mule deer or see mule deer or even take a picture of a mule deer, whether I'm hunting them or not, I get really super excited, sometimes a little overexcited because they're my favorite animal to hunt, and they drive me absolutely crazy.
Part of guiding is the people that you're around, you know, the clients that we have, and also the fellow guides that we work with. You know, you can't put a price on that.
They went.
The guys at Wild Country are amazing. I'd like to just thank them all for the great week and the new friendships that we've developed. You know, anytime you go somewhere new, you're always a little hesitant and nervous maybe, hunting with a new guide service per se.
You know, I grew up in the mountains, and the people that you're around makes it too. You know, it's just as much as seeing the wildlife, and you know, when you see a animal you want to put a sneak on, you know, it's just as much part of it as anything else. And you know, those are the memories that got me into hunting, and you know, a lot of us into hunting, and that's what we try to recreate every time when we take clients out. And
they're amazing people. They make you feel at home, make you feel like you've been here your whole life. Made some great new friends, friendships that'll last, you know, forever. That's what I like about hunting. It brings people together. We all have the same goal and the same passion and the same love for the outdoors and the hunting of animals. And I can't say enough about Wild Country Outfitters and all of the guides that work for Tom.
Spotted a buck. We've been hunting all day, seen some really good bucks, It's getting late in the afternoon. We got about 45 minutes of light left. Just driving up this canyon, Ned spotted a big buck on top of the hill, so we had to stop real quick and bail out of the truck. We're gonna go down just a little bit through the sagebrush here and try to get to a higher point, so maybe we can get a shot.
I love mule deer, so just being out here chasing them is what I love to do the most as far as hunting goes. It's kind of like a chess game for me. Who can outsmart who, and usually, you know, it takes me a while to win one, but we passed a lot of bucks. We saw a lot of great bucks. Just, you know, waited for that right one, and
we're gonna go down just a little bit through the sagebrush here and try to get to a higher point, so maybe we can get a shot. Oh, he's right. Okay, I see him.
He's 200 yards.
200.
Pretty steady.
Okay.
he's down.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Whew.
That's a cool deer.
That's an awesome deer. God, dude, we've been hunting hard. That's the biggest deer we've seen.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
all these deer have been moving and rutting, and I mean,
That's a pretty good deer.
that's a really good deer. I don't know what to say right now except thank you. I'm all jacked up right now. Wow. You know, it's always exciting. I mean, I love mule deer. I don't know what else to say. It's like, it's just amazing. And when I saw Ned get excited, like, you know, hey, get ready, this is a good buck. I mean, that got my adrenaline pumping, and yeah, we made it happen. So I'm gonna regain my composure, grab our stuff, go get our buck, and we'll be back to you here in a few. Oh, damn, dude. Ready?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's a nice buck, man. It's a beautiful buck. Wow. Very nice, very nice. Here in Utah with Wild Country Outfitters. This is the morning after we shot this beautiful buck last night with about 45 minutes of light left. Got a little dark on us. We got a few pictures last night, and then after talking to our guide Ned, and the temps have been in the single digits here in the morning, and I think the high's been about 22, so we decided that it was okay to come get some better photos this morning, and then we'll go take care of this guy at the skinning shed. Can't thank Ned and Wild Country Outfitters, all my sponsors, let me be able to do this. This is a beautiful buck. I couldn't be more happy. super stoked. A little bit anxious and wondering how my wife Julie's doing. She's on the other side of the mountain with an elk tag in her pocket, so hopefully today is her day. Just can't say enough about this hunt. Worked hard, put a lot of miles on the feet, a lot of miles in the truck, and finally found this guy and let the RMP do a little work, and here we are. So hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.